You cannot do it better because you move from one place to another, trekking. So I had to start working, and from there I became a yachtsman, clearing the yachts. And grace qualified me. I was promoted from a yachtsman, a cleaner, to washing man. From washing man to a full house boy. And today, my boss, whom I used to be his houseboy, by the grace of God, he is a member of the church. And while working as a houseboy, when I later became a Christian and I read the Bible, I read the story of Joseph, I can liken myself to Joseph, because the same authority, the same grace that was entrusted in him was also entrusted in me. I did everything in the house, and thank God my record remained clean. Clean in the sense that my boss today still remains my father, still remains a boss to me. Yes, it was during my service as a houseboy that this grace started unfolding. Like I said, I was never a Christian. I've never been to church. I had nothing to do with church. So one day I was just going to see one of my brothers. The English you hear me speak today, thanks be to the God of Prophet T.B. Joshua. So I was going to visit one of my elder brother. On my way going, I saw a gathering. I was asking myself, what are they doing here? Let me go there and see what they are doing. When I got closer, I saw this man. He just pointed the hand to one woman. Can I talk to you? Yes, man of God. You have stomach problem? Yes, man of God. I was like, what is happening here? He looked at one man again. They accuse you of witchcraft. Yes, man of God. He now looked toward my direction. Can I talk to you? The person by my side said, me? Say no. This one said, me? Say no. I said, me? Say yes. And I came forward. To be very frank, I did not know what they were doing. And I did not know what was happening there. So when I came forward, he just moved down. I remember what he said vividly. You are a believer. You are going to be great. You will be known all over the world. You will be a great prophet. Immediately he said that, a kind of anger just came on me. I said, fake man. You are looking for someone to take money from. If I tell you that I'm a houseboy, you will stop this your thing you are saying. And I got angry, I walked out of him. My other brother I was going to see was there. He ran after me. Why are you walking away from man of God? I said, leave those people. Don't mind them. That's how they are. Little did I know that one day I will be in the same. And when I left, few months after, my boss brought in some people from Sierra Leone. During the war in Sierra Leone, some came to Cameroon. So my boss brought them, a woman and a son and a man. So he called his friend. The friend took the woman and the son, and they left. The man remained with us. I never knew he was a pastor. When he explained the war in Sierra Leone, how his family was killed before him, I felt pity for him. And that very day, I received my salary, I shared it into two. I gave him half, I took half. I was doing this out of pity, but I did not know I was sowing a seed. That was how he appreciated it. And I made it part of me that I must always share anything I have with him. I made him my brother, and I started sharing, but I had nothing to do with church. He later opened up to me that he's a pastor. And each time I give him this money, he will go and do his crusade in a neighboring place. I never had time because I was a houseboy. I never followed him. One day he just called me and said, we should fast. I said, what is fast? He said, we will not eat. I said, what are you looking for that you will not eat? He said, that's how to seek the face of God. I said, which God will say you should not eat? I accepted to do it just to please him, not because I was fasting for anything. And that's how I accepted the fasting. I said, how do we do it? He said, from morning till night we will not eat. I said, okay. The following morning, 6 a.m., 7, 10 a.m., I could not bear it. I went and ate very well. When I came, I said, look, don't mind. After his fasting that evening, he sent for me. He said when he was praying, he slept up and God came in the dream and told him that I'm going to be a pastor and I'll be great. And that God said he should take me to his country and put me in a theology school. Immediately I said, this man must be a killer. You run away from your country because of war. Now that God is telling you to take me to your country, you must be a killer. You want to kill me. I said, I can never accept what this man is saying. I went to my room that night. I was battling. A voice would say, go. Another one would say, don't go. This is your end like this. Another soft voice just spoke to me and said, in your family, when they say someone travel abroad, is to leave your village to this place where you are. Now someone wants to take you from here out of the country, and you will be the first in your family. Even if you die there, you will be the first to make a record. I say it's true. It's true. Even if I die there, the news will be that John Chi died outside the country. The next morning, I did not even wait for morning. I just ran to him and said, I'm ready. Let's go. One month, 2 months, 3 months. I had to go to them. 2 weeks of my stay there, I had to go to them. I said, please, can you give me something to cook? They said, you can cook? I said, yes, I was a houseboy, I'm a cook. I can cook. That's how they entrusted food for me to cook. I became the cook of the house. And through that, I won the hearts of the mother and father of the house. I became their best son. And 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, we have not seen the pastor who took me there. One morning, the father of the house said they should send for me. When I was moving close to him, coming to him where he was sitting, he was look at the star. And he was looking at my forehead. I was like, where is this man seeing star? Maybe something, maybe he has glaucoma. I came, he said, sit down, my son. Last night, God came to me in the dream and told me that I should tell you not to go to Sierra Leone, that you should go to Synagogue Church of All Nations. I said, what is Synagogue Church of All Nations? He said, Synagogue Church of All Nations is a church. The man of God there, God is using him mightily. He can tell you anything, everything about your life. I said, I will not go to that kind of place. He convinced me that that is what God said. That God spoke to him specifically that I should. I saw a star on the ceiling like this, and something said to me, if this star is big like this, how will it be outside? I said, okay, let me go out and see how this star looks like. When I went out, I saw 3 people dressed in white. And they were looking up to the sky and saying, Hosanna to God of TB Joshua. And I said, this is a true man of God. And that was how, before 6 a.m. that day, I had finished cooking, and I knocked the door. I'm going to church. That was my second day in church. And not too long, they started the building of the Synagogue Church of All Nations. And when they started the building, by the special grace of God, I became the best digger. Anything diggable, I can dig. It was this digging that made me meet Prophet TB Joshua face to face. Whatever odd job you are doing can qualify you. Be content with what you have. Be proud of who you are. Because others would like to be like you. Others are deprived of what you have. And that was how, when it comes to digging, I had no match. And I spent 13 years in the Synagogue Church of All Nations. And in these 13 years, I became a professional bricklayer, a professional carpenter, a professional welder. I can boldly say we built the Synagogue Church of All Nations from start to finishing. The branch of the Synagogue Church of All Nations in Ondo State, Akure, we built it from scratch to finishing. And from there,